I was always interested in getting into more of a management stream versus sticking with what my degree was in engineering. So I began looking for management trainee programs, and I actually happened to stumble across this job posting and just applied online. It's structured sort of like an interactive working MBA. Starting in the warehouse, you get to learn the products, you learn the processes of shipping and receiving. Next, you move into counter sales, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important positions because you start to build relationships with customers. And then from there, you jump into inside sales, which is more of an extension of the counter sales. And then eventually into purchasing and outside sales. And by that point, you have a good understanding of the customer base, of the profit center, what the business is all about, all the customers. And from there, basically, you're almost ready to, move on to a role as a profit center manager. To me, going from the warehouse to the counter was the biggest jump. This is the point where you're going from, being in the back, doing the shipping and receiving, to suddenly helping customers, right? They come to you with needs and you can actually take care of them, and it's kind of a rewarding experience. The part that surprised me the most about the program was the challenges day to day, and kind of how every day was different going in. The days flew by. There wasn't a day that went by where I didn't want to go in because, I enjoyed my job. It's a fun job. Well, a person doesn't have to have any sort of electrical background coming into this, and that's one of the best parts about this program for a lot of new graduates. Basically, what we're looking for is young people who are smart, willing to learn, and are coachable, because we can basically teach them everything from the ground up, as long as they have that desire and that willingness to learn. It's on-the-job training, so you're being paid. The people around you, the employees around you who, some have 20 to 30 years of experience, they're helping you, they're teaching you, you're learning the parts with them. Combining that with, training with the manager, as well as a lot of manufacturer training, supplier training, and sales training. We are actually given a lot of freedom when it comes to how we run our profit center. We stay within the corporate guidelines, but we're given the ability to seek out which customers we want to deal with, seek out the suppliers that we want to buy from, and really kind of grow the business in the direction we want to grow it. One of the things I tell all the people when they come through the career fairs, the opportunity it's given me to kind of, take on my own identity, create my own business. It's something that you'd never get an opportunity to do with any other company, right? In just, 2 to 3 short years, I go from knowing nothing about what Guillevin is, the electrical distribution industry, or anything about the industry, to now running my own profit center where I know everything about the industry, about electrical, and I get to kind of guide my own career, by going through this program. Steering the current means to me basically taking this business and making everyone involved in it as successful as possible so that I can be successful myself.